Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to 2019 River Falls Wildcat Varsity Basketball. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Russ Blasius and Mr. Ariel Avestras, who's missing in action, and Debbie Avestras getting it done over here on the computer tonight. How you doing, Rusty?
Hey, K-Dog.
Nice
introduction. I wasn't for sure if we were listening to, like, KQ. What was going on there? I thought maybe we dialed in a different YouTube channel. But then came the dulcet tones of Kevin Westhouse, and I knew we were back on track here to new season of River Falls High School basketball, baby. That's where we're at.
Dulcet tones. I like that. So let's see. I'm going to see if somehow we got our work games streaming live on the interweb.
I just got a thumbs up from Mr. Jeff Johnson down there.
Good.
I don't know if that was because he was enjoying the music or that we were actually live down there. I don't know. Well,
so I tell you what, I'm going to head down courtside here. I'm going to kind of let you and Ariel give us some stats, talk a little bit about last season. Hey, it seems like just yesterday we were in lacrosse.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys got way excited down there. I don't know what your problem was.
What?
I was trying to hold you guys down. Me and Aaron were trying to hold the fort together. And
I got a little different memory. You, K-Doc?
Just a little bit. Yeah, we're good here. So we're live. So I am going to go down courtside, and I'm going to go get a little chat in with head coach Zack Campbell, and then I'll be back up to join you guys, and everything's streaming, and we're good to go. So
all right.
I'll see you guys courtside.
Sounds good, K-Doc. Thanks for getting things set up. Again, as always, the master technician, Ariel, he's the lifeline of this whole production, so we appreciate it, K-Doc. You don't have your headset on. I'm giving you all kinds of accolades. So
absolutely.
We'll just pretend like things that I ripped you a little bit, but we're good. So, Ariel, here we go, a new year of River Falls High School basketball, right? I mean, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago when we were in lacrosse, but here we are. It's a new season. A lot of same faces for the Wildcats from last year's team. A couple losses, obviously. We lost some guys to graduation, but all in all, a lot of guys coming back.
Right.
What do you see? I know you've done a little homework there. You got some stats. We talked to Coach Campbell via some emails. Give us a little rundown of where you think we're at here.
No, the interesting part is that, to your point, we lost some major keys. Well, Adam Fireisen was a piece right there. I mean, he brought it on both sides. You know, on the assist side, taking care of the ball, and he was our number one defender. Whoever the best player was on the other team, he was the one defending. So he's going to be a tough one to replace. We had Michael Vitt, and we also had Taylor Terrell. But in the returning group that we have, we lost, I think, in total points per game, 21 points per game. But as far as returning, we brought back almost 40 points of performance from our players, from both the starters as well as the guys that were coming off the bench. So very, very strong. The interesting part is the state of Wisconsin has picked them preseason polls as number 7 in the state.
Yeah.
So they see the same thing we see as far as what's coming up here and what we got coming off from last year's team.
Right. Well, Mr. Kevin Westhouse has made his way down to the scorer's table, set up our on-court mic, get our coaches set up with their mic. He's going to do a little interview here with Coach Zack Campbell. Ariel, when you look at this team and what we're bringing back, we bring a lot of length and a lot of athleticism amongst the, starting 5 into 6, 7 deep.
Just a mic check. How we doing up there? Can I get a thumbs up?
Coach Campbell likes what he saw over the boys all summer and the work ethic and the time and attention they put in and all the work that went into it. I think he feels good about where this team's heading into the season. I believe we kind of got the intent that maybe us and the two Eau Claire schools seem like maybe the early favorites for the Big Rivers Conference, which if the Wildcats, and it's a big if in the Big Rivers, a lot of hard games to play there. But if they come through with this and tie and or win another Big Rivers championship, that would be 3 in a row.
Absolutely. It's, when you think about that and you consider we're a Division II team in a Division I conference.
Exactly.
For us to be able to compete at that level, compete with the Division I teams, that bodes so well for us when we go into the Division II playoffs.
Head coach Zack Campbell. Zach, seemed just like yesterday we were in lacrosse. playing a pretty competitive team here. Now we fast forward. A lot of water over the bridge since that last spring game to today. Your team's been working very hard. Tell us a little bit about your offseason and what your team's been working on in the offseason.
Yeah, we've got an incredible group of guys, started by our leadership, and the amount of time that this group has put in over the summer and the fall has been fantastic. You'll see tonight a group of guys who have, hopefully they get to show their individual skill with the amount of time that they've put in. It's still early season, so you're going to get that sloppiness, scrappiness, and probably some fast play to start, but the amount of skill that these guys have put on has been pretty special this offseason.
Now, looking back to that last game in lacrosse last year, too, I think some of your returners really saw where the bar was and where they need to get to. That must have been a little bit of motivation for them to know how hard they needed to work in the offseason.
Sure, that's the far picture. For us and for me, it's the daily grind, and what we do on Sunday mattered, and what we did on Monday mattered, and what we do tonight matters before Friday. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that wasn't a little bit in everybody's mind. But we got to stay on the daily process to get us to the point to get to that level.
6 letter returners this year, Coach. Talk to us about them and the progressions they've made in the offseason, and if they're going to be ready to go for the 2019-2020 season.
Sure. You're going to see a lot of the names that you've heard in the past, and they've certainly put on their skill, but the depth of our program and the amount of time our freshmen, our sophomores, our juniors, there'll be some guys in our rotation that didn't play varsity minutes at all last year that I think people will be pleasantly surprised with how skilled they've become because of the leadership from our guys that have been around.
One question in my mind, just as an observer and broadcaster, Liam Doherty. I saw a lot of potential, kind of maybe fell off a little bit at the end of the season. JT really picked it up. How's Liam progressing?
Liam is much better than what he was last year, and what you saw at the end of the season isn't typical Liam for him. Liam's had a really good first half of the season here for us, or the preseason, and you'll see a lot from him defensively. He's gotten pretty darn good on that side of things to complement his offensive game. Some
young talent coming up this year. Your 6, 7, 8 guys. Want to talk briefly about them?
Yeah, and then I got to get to our locker room with our boys. Our 6, 7, 8 guys, we get some sophomores through there, and we certainly have some length with juniors and seniors. Even have the energy of Michael Tiffany coming off the bench is really big for us, too.
Very good. Hey, we're happy to be here. Be broadcasting your 2019-2020 season. Get to the locker room with your guys, and good luck tonight on the season opener. All right, thanks. Hey, we're going to go right back up to you guys. Head coach Zack Campbell.
All right, thanks, K-Dog. And there you go, a little rundown from Coach Campbell on what he sees as some progress the boys have made, some skill development over the year. Good to hear. The one thing I know he mentioned Liam Doherty and some of the changes with him and the difference. You know what I've noticed about those 2 Doherty boys this year compared to last? They look a lot more alike. It's going to be harder for me to determine who the hell's who in that. So just a quick observation from Rusty's behalf.
That is a good point. Now, yeah. I don't even know the difference in their numbers. So we got to take a look at the. So there the 2 Dohertys are 15 and 22.
Okay.
JT is. So JTT 22. There you go.
There we go.
JT 22. Liam 15. There you go. We got
Last year there seemed to be a pretty visible physical difference between the two a little bit. I don't know. Maybe JT looked a little stronger. They look pretty similar this year, but all is good. There are a couple of good athletes and good kids to have on this team, and we look forward to a pretty exciting year. It's going to be a good way to start the season. Baldwin-Woodville, a little lower class, a smaller school. On paper, you look at this, you go, well, this seems like it should be a victory, but you still have to play the game, Ariel.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. The thing with Baldwin-Woodville is we have Jeremy Nygaard. He is their third-year coach here. His first year was a real struggle for him in the program, and then come last year, they played 500. They were 500 in conference, 500 overall. So it was an extreme improvement. The nice thing, if you take a look at their program, is that as far as their JV record last year, they were 16-3, and their Frost record was 15-6.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So they're developing at the lower levels, which is a good thing, and that's what you have to do to develop a whole program. You have to start at the youth level and make sure you're growing and developing them at each piece, and it seems like he's starting to pull that together.
Well, and they're a team that, they made a little noise in the high school football playoffs. I think they won at least one playoff game.
Right.
Lost their second to a tough team from over by Green Bay. But still, there's some athletes on the team. They're going to come out and give it their all. They're not going to come out and lay down, and the Wildcats are going to have to come out. It'll be a good way for them to kind of set the tone and see what we have this year, at least to start, and get ready for game number 2 down the road. But it's interesting. It's good to go here in early December. Where else would we want to be, Ariel? We'd be home watching The Voice.
No kidding. You're absolutely right.
Hey,
it's the live challenges this evening, right?
I always say I'd be home watching reruns of Tic-Tac-Doe with Wink and Martindale.
Kevin, I just told Ariel the biggest difference in the Doherty boys this year is they now all of a sudden look more alike than they did last year.
Yeah, I saw they have one. They have one listed at 7 foot. I don't know.
No. That can't be right.
I was on Max Preps and it said one of 7-0. I'm like, I don't know.
There was
maybe not.
Last year, too, didn't one of them have an eye injury and they were wearing goggles, so that helped us out in identifying who was who, too?
That could have been. So the Wildcats back out on the floor as we finish up the last 2 minutes of warm-up here before this non-conference 2019-20 inaugural game of the season.
Hey, a little bit of housekeeping for our listeners at home, our Legion of Loyal listeners at home. A little housekeeping. Hey, we're going to be having Wildcat Trivia at halftime. So Wildcat Trivia, as soon as halftime comes, this is for cash and prizes. So the Nutty Squirrel, downtown River Falls on Main Street, has agreed to be our halftime Wildcat Trivia sponsor, and there is a $10 gift card for the Nutty Squirrel on the line each and every game this year.
Yes, there is.
So you don't want to miss that. You're going to want to phone the neighbors and wake the kids, and you're going to want to get in. You're going to want to get in on Wildcat Trivia right at halftime, sponsored by the Nutty Squirrel. Also, we want to thank our major sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls, downtown River Falls, in Prescott, and on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. We want to thank Jeff Johnson et al. Down there at the First National Bank. See them for a home loan, home refi, car loan, snowmobile, or just to open a checking account. First National Bank of River Falls. Once again, I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by my great friend and be play-by-play commentator, Russ Blasius. On the color tonight will be Ariel Avestres. I'll be on the camera and third man in the booth with all the fun and frivolity. And Debbie Avestres will not get a chance to look up tonight as she'll be glued over here to the computer, keeping score and time for you folks at home. Thanks again for joining us, everybody, and welcome to the 2019-2020 River Falls Wildcats basketball season. Rusty, how you doing?
Hey, K-Dog, it's hard to follow an introduction like that. I'm not even sure what to say. I might just grab some of that popcorn Deb has and sit down by her and help her keep score over there. But
there we go.
Hey, great job, K-Dog.
You're going to have to give me just a little bit of room.
Here's the question of the hour right now is at halftime when we throw out that trivia question.
Yeah.
How would one sitting on their couch at home
on the
enter the fray?
Yep, on the live chat, I've already put my cell number on there in the live chat, and I'm going to get this, and I'll give it out as well. So, yeah, it's already on the comment section, and I'll put it on there again. I'll put it on there in live chat right now, actually. Why don't I do that? So I'm going to put Wildcat Trivia phone number. I'll put it in there right now. So.
All right, here we go. We're ready for the PA announcements here. The welcome to Baldwin-Woodville High School and the housekeeping rules from Baldwin-Woodville High School Athletics here. And here's the national anthem.
Just makes you want to clap, doesn't it?
Hey, there you go.
Hey, it's time for starting lineups.
That was Baldwin-Woodville basketball player Colin Benson. And here's the starting lineups. Number 4, Michael Johnson, sporting the aqua blue-green tennis shoes. Peyton Flood, Liam Doherty, and JT Doherty, number 22. And rounding it out is a junior in his third year with a lot of action. Started a lot his freshman year, all of last year, Mr. Zack Johnson, number 23. That's a pretty formidable lineup we're throwing out there right away, fellas.
Formidable.
And here for the hometown Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks, number 1, Keegan Offstee. Ross Romild. Zach Nielsen, another senior, number 12, Warwick Wire. And rounding it out is number 30, another senior, Thomas Albrightson. So the Blackhawks of Baldwin-Woodville put 5 seniors on the floor to start the night. And they are a senior-laden team there. A lot of kids on there. Well, Keegan Offstee, number 1. Sophomore. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, good catch, Ariel. Just throw that out there. Say, hey, Blazes, you screwed that up.
Hey, just want to let everybody know. You go ahead and chime in. We like to give shout-outs. If you want to get on the live chat section, let us know where you're listening from tonight. And, hey, join the club. We have a little – this is a pretty cozy party. I mean, we do stream all over planet Earth, but it is a pretty cozy planet Earth. And welcome aboard, everybody, and get under the tent with us tonight and watch some good high school basketball.
I love it. And
right?
The big old world's getting cozier with
getting cozy.
YouTube.
Right?
Streaming and in the confines of our little booth up here. It's getting pretty cozy,
getting
too.
Cozy right
yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
Here we go.
And the tip is up, controlled by the Blackhawks. And here come Romill bringing it up. Here's Offstee back out top. Cats settle into their typical man-to-man defense. And drug the foot, did Offstee, the sophomore. And it's a turnover in their first possession for the Blackhawks. Ball will come back to the Wildcats right in front of the Wildcat bench. Liam Doherty going to take it out. The Blackhawks looking to put a little full court pressure on and see how the Cats handle that.
The 2 main ball handlers for us this year, at least on the starting floor, will be Zach Johnson as well as Peyton Flood.
Quick dish and shot, and JT Doherty couldn't knock it down. Good luck. Nerves probably a little settled in here. Beginning of an opening season, first game of the year on the road, and the Blackhawks are back the other way with their second position.
Got to be tough for Baldwin-Woodville. They're not very tall or long, and we're long almost everywhere you look except maybe Zach Johnson. He's 6'3".
Yeah, right. Thomas Albrightson gets the first 2 points of the game, and it's an early Blackhawk 2-0 lead, and they're going to extend the pressure full court. Zach Johnson going to bring it up with no problem. He'll take it coast to coast off the back, no good.
Nice rebound.
Peyton Flood gives it to Doherty, no good. JT back up and in, and we're tied up at 2. Good energy on the boards there, Ariel.
Very nice, very nice. Zach Johnson driving to the hoop opens things up. Guys are open, and it's tough when we're that tall.
And here's the Blackhawks the other way. Albrightson back out to Nielsen.
I need to let you know about Payday Flood. He kind of garnered himself a new nickname during football. Payday.
He's Pony Boy to me.
They went to Peyton Pony Boy Payday Flood.
A lot of contact down there. Ball, people flying around on the floor. Turnover, Blackhawks ball back to the Wildcats.
I like that the refs aren't calling fouls right away. It just would slow things down. It's like you said, you know that they have cobwebs or sort of jittery.
Yeah.
Let the flow of the game go.
Mike Johnson kicks it back out to Zach. 3-pointer up and in.
Nice.
And Zach Johnson kind of picks up with that shot where he left off last year and the year before.
Yeah, he averaged close to 15 points a game, was second team all-conference.
He'll be one to be reckoned with throughout the conference. He's just a solid ball player. He seems to be getting better every year and got confidence in his shot, which he should. Peyton Flood driving the lane, kicks far side. Liam Doherty, the lefty, goes up off the back iron, no good. Rebound Nielsen, and here come the Blackhawks, going to push it a little bit. Offstein in the corner, guarded by Mike Johnson. Entry pass into number 12. That's Warwick Wire. Basket up and in. And the foul. He'll go to the line.
Wire is a strong basketball name here in the Baldwin-Woodville area. I think he's got two brothers older that played. Actually, one played against our oldest son, Aaron, a few years ago.
And the free throw is up and in, and we're knotted up at 5 early in the first half. Zach Johnson going to bring it up against the token pressure of Ross Romild. 3-point shot up. Zach Johnson, count it. There's a shot. That's a confident shot right there, K-Dog. Just see it, dial it up, and knock it down.
Little heat check early on by Zach Johnson, drains the tray.
The fact that he drove in that one of the first possessions, his defender backed right off of him and gave him that wide open shot.
Yeah, he did. And he's not going to be afraid to take that.
No, not if he's making them.
There's some guys I knew that it didn't matter if they were making them or not. They were shooting them.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, reverse layup, no good. Peyton Flood grabs the errant shot. He'll throw it up to Zach Johnson on the far side. Cats leading 8-5, as you can see on the
How about another
screen.
one?
And another one. Dial it up, 3 for 3, just like that.
That kid's going to need a nickname pretty soon. He ain't got nothing yet.
Yes, he is. I think we just go with a lefty. Defense extended a little. The Cats seeming to get a little settled in here. Shot up off the back iron by the Blackhawks. Rebound by Ofsty. He'll kick it back out.
Jimmy Chitwood?
To Jimmy Chitwood. Oh, steal by Chitwood. And he'll lay it in over the front of the rim. And Zach Johnson off to an early 11 of the 13 points.
That's 11 for the Z-Man.
Interesting, we were wondering, from last year we had Adam Fireisen, who was the point guard for 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
We were wondering who was going to take that position over. Zach is doing very well.
I think we found out. A little different dynamic in the shooting point guard.
Right.
Here's Ofsty down to Nielsen. The Blackhawks patiently setting up their offense. Here's Albrightson. He drives, dishes back out to Ofsty.
He'll take it.
Ofsty, the sophomore from the Blackhawks, a little deep. Nielsen rebounds. He'll put up a 3. That's off the back iron. Battle for the board as Z-Man comes out of there with it. Zach Johnson, lefty. Peyton Flood looks inside. Nowhere to go with it.
How about another one from downtown?
Count it.
Can't do much about that. Oh, my.
Zach Johnson.
He's all jacked up on a can of Mountain Dew.
Yes, he is.
Nice start. Let's see if we get the coach in the huddle. Let's see.
Yep.
See if we get him. See if he remembers. It's early in the season.
Conferencing in with Zach Turpin, his assistant coach.
Hey, Vinny Campbell. Coach Campbell's little brother's tuning in from Logan, Utah. Welcome, Vinny. Let's see if your brother remembers put on his hot mic. He does.
All right, see ball.
Hey, let's not fool ourselves into thinking like basketball is being played really well right now. Zach's hitting shots, but now, as they start running you off, that drag action will become more available. And whether you get roll or throwback, guys in the corners just plant. Sit there and be ready to go. As they start sinking on Zach after hitting shots, then you guys just have your feet ready to go. We got to make sure, we got matches, correct? You got matches, take care of, okay. We got to get gap and weak side. Like, we're losing complete vision of the ball a couple of times. Not characteristic from the stuff that we do. I know there's an initial reaction, but now we're settled into the game. Now let's do the right things and stay active weak side.
Let's go. Keep working.
There you go, Vinny. There's brother. What a nice job. Hey, I tell you what. You can watch ESPN all night long. You might not get that. You might not get that.
I don't think you will.
And how about that new wireless gear? That had some pretty good dulcet
That
tones.
was solid. Really solid.
Sounded like Zach was up here in our humble abode.
Right.
So we do have. This is like a little thing, but I did put a donate button on our homepage at River Falls Sports, and some people, when the offering plate came by during the football season, a couple of people's hearts led them to drop a couple chits into the offering plate, and we're able to go and buy some new gear.
Nice.
So we put it right to use.
There you go.
And you just heard some of it right there.
Yeah, we thank
So,
you, folks,
yeah,
contributors.
Yeah. So if your heart leads you, there is a donate button on the homepage. That's the last time I'm going to say it. So it's not that big a deal, but it's always nice to replace gear.
And there is just what Zack Campbell, Coach Campbell, talked about in your interview, Kevin, the energy of Michael Tiffany off the bench. I saw Michael down at Ace Hardware. He works down there a few weeks ago, and I said, Michael, you get jazzed up for basketball? And he went, oh, yeah.
It was funny.
I said, I think these furnace filters are overpriced, too.
I go to Ace Hardware a lot. We've been doing a lot of remodeling, and he's been working down there. And at one point during the summer, I walked in. He had cut his hair. Remember how long his flow used to be?
Yeah.
I said, Michael, you cut your hair. He said, graduation pictures.
He's bringing it back, though. And here's Zach Johnson at the line. First one's up and good. And that extends the lead to 17-5. Some substitutions are in for the Blackhawks. Dylan Carroll. And number 5, Cameron Thompson. Zach in and out on the second rebound to the Blackhawks. That's Wire. He'll bring it up. It's Thompson. Over to Offsty. Thompson, another sophomore for the Blackhawks. The left-handed Carroll in the lane. Nice little looking leaner runner there. And the junior gets his name in the books for his first 2 points. Much needed basket for the Blackhawks.
Yep, I was just recognizing that. Yeah.
Oh, great look there Zach Johnson. Shoot it, assist it. I don't care what I do. Win, baby, win, huh? Good
Very
pass
nice.
there, Zach.
Just got a text from John Gretz. He's joined the show.
Missed shot by the Hawks. Gathered their own rebound. Here's Offsty. Oh, we got a pushing foul. I think it's going to go on Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Yeah, he sort of looks like
Oh,
him.
wait. Liam Doherty. Yeah, he didn't get that big or that old. Albrightson back in the game for the Blackhawks.
Michael Sherman's on the floor, number 24. He's a sophomore, I believe, this year. Zack Campbell had mentioned that he's one of those players to look out for that we really didn't pay attention to last year because he was on the JV team. So it'll be interesting to see how he shows up this weekend, this year.
Coach Campbell's high on the Sherman kid.
Very much.
Good defense there by
nice
Mike
steal,
Johnson.
Nice
Steal.
assist.
Oh!
Nicely done, number 14.
Mike Johnson was going to throw it down.
Dylan Carroll
Dylan
denied him.
So it's not in our house.
You wonder, Michael almost looked like he was ready to dunk that
He
ball.
did. I think he wanted to throw it down. And more subs coming in. Doherty for Doherty. Like Reagan Pinow.
I have some zoom issues because what I'm seeing on my lens here is definitely not reflective of what's over on it's being streamed. So I'm dialing it in. It's early. Early season jitters. We'll get it worked out.
Free throw no good by Mike Johnson, and here come the Blackhawks the other way.
And I'm usually not a camera guy, so I went right to the right to the top of the excuse bag.
I thought you once told the lady at River Falls days that you're usually on camera.
Well, yeah, right. I'm usually on the other side of this thing.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Cats. JT Doherty will give it to Zach Johnson, and the Cats are coming the other way.
ZJ.
Little runner gets it to roll over the rim and in to Zach Johnson, and it's a 15-point Cat lead.
His move there was that he came up and 3 guys collapsed on him, but he hesitated. They went flat-footed, and he went right back past him. Really nice move.
Very nice move. Got the shooter's touch to get it to roll over the rim. Entry pass,
Nicely
good defense,
done,
Michael Tiffany. And it'll stay with the Blackhawks. Reagan Pinow in the game for the Wildcats.
So where are you guys listening from tonight? Where are you watching from? I know we're down on the Nutty Squirrel, was informed by Chris Grove, no volume tonight because it's bingo night, but the game will be on.
We were there on bingo night, were we?
Yes, we were.
A week ago tonight.
About a week back. Is this thing on? Thank you. About a week back.
Yeah. Nielsen back in the game for the Blackhawks. Little runner, no good. Off the fingertips of Benson, our national anthem singer, and out of bounds back to the Cats. Reagan Pinnow inbounded.
He's one of the 8, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Baseball player, too, if I recall.
He's a great third baseman. A kid, as a freshman, he had a glove on him over there at the hot corner. Good athlete. Big kid, too.
Yeah, pretty well put together there. He is. Sherman back out to Doherty.
Michael Tiffany. And you know what his problem is? His hair is too short. He's got to have that flow, man.
I think there was zero bend in his legs when he shot that. Zach Johnson getting it a break.
I saw him in the Falcon shootout, though, this summer, and he was hitting those shots.
All right,
I
you
was
can
like,
see it's a nice look.
Yeah,
Good.
I talked to Zach about that after the game. He said he's really come out. He's really improved himself. So there's another
Good.
one where he's developed on his own, too.
Yeah. Benson down low. He'll kick it back out. Wholesale subs here. It's just the Blackhawks now. And steal by Sherman. He'll kick it up to Michael Tiffany. Nice body control. Gets the layup on the left side with the right hand, and Michael Tiffany's in the books.
Yeah, the lettuce, it's almost high and tight.
It is. Yes, it is. Just a wee bit jealous
Nice
of even where it
defense.
is today.
Nice tip.
Yeah, nice defense there by Sherman.
Yeah, so this 6, 7, 8 players, I like what I see.
Yeah. Come in and contribute. Peyton Flood, first shot of the night.
Nicely done, Peyton.
And the stroke is still there from beyond the arc.
Payday, Flood.
Right.
Going to the bank.
I'm going to have a hard time saying that.
I know it. I might have you turned in. I kind of liked it, though Pony Boy really was stuck. I mean,
Hey, when you showed me, somebody sent me a picture
At
on
homecoming,
Facebook.
that
Yeah,
was me.
homecoming.
Yeah, they had
That
it.
was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It works.
yeah, they had his house,
Shaving cream.
with Pony Boy, so
Yeah.
that did stick.
Yeah. Oh, high arcing shot from Benson, no good. And the Cats will bring it the other way, leading by 20. And here's Sherman, good drive with the left, kicks it. Ball taken away by Nielsen of the Blackhawks, and he'll take it against Tiffany. Pull up, shot
Nice
up and
job.
in, and
No,
they're
took the
calling
charge.
offensive.
Took the charge.
College ball nowadays, they're starting to call flops. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, the guy that gets it called all the time is that Davidson for the Badgers, but he should.
Yeah.
He does it a lot.
He does it a ton.
They were starting to get him last year, and now they're,
They're putting the clamps down on him this year.
Yeah.
They do some slow motion ones this year, and he was falling before he was even touched.
Olivia Zukowski says the 2 graduate managers from last year tuning in from University of Minnesota. Go Cats.
Go Gophers.
Olivia and Elsa.
Pinnow, nice looking shot. Pull up there about 14, 15 feet. He couldn't get it to go, but good
Front
looking
iron.
for him, for the sophomore.
Sophomore.
And there's a drive by Thompson. He couldn't get the roll. Rebound Cats. There's Sherman. Baseline, JT Doherty. The big guy puts up a 3 off the front iron. In the game for the Cats is number 2, Isaiah Gray. Isaiah Jr.
He's really developed physically. 2 years ago, he wasn't even on varsity. This last summer, he went up to the NDSU football camp, and within a day, our coaching staff got like 3 phone calls saying, "Who is this kid?"
Oh, wow.
They were very impressed with him.
Oh. And foul on Isaiah is number 33 for the Blackhawks. Axel Mahoney was going up, pulled it back down, and got fouled. And back in the game for the Blackhawks is Ross Romild. Hunter Clausen in the game for the Blackhawks. A little bodying going on in there. Entry pass Nielsen. Nielsen, a pretty solid football player for the Blackhawks.
Up and in.
Good move there by the senior.
I see you put Deb on Wiley tonight. That was good. So we always like to down girl. We like, we weren't traveling Wiley last year, but we thought we'd travel her this year. As long as she behaves. A little bit ornery tonight, but not bad. We give Deb a handful of Scooby snacks to make sure that Wiley stays fed underneath the table there. Acting up a little bit early in the first half, but not too bad.
I'm speechless. There's an errant pass by the Hawks. Ball coming back.
Down girl, jeez. Just give her two more, Deb, then she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Michael Johnson coming back in the game. If you recall, last year, our last game against Onalaska, he was such a fireball coming off the bench. He was so good, both defensively and offensively. He really lit it up, got our team really fired up, and made a game of it there at the end of that last set.
That's right. He's always had that energy. When he got in the game, you knew what was coming, and you were going to get it all, right? So
he's one of those kids that you look at and say, "Dang, he should have played football."
Yeah, right. He's got the
body. Yep.
Here he is underneath, left hand up and in. Good pass by Ponyboy Flood.
Right on cue, Michael.
Yeah, Zack Campbell, he chimed in as well about how much Mike has improved in the offseason. Mike Johnson. You guys already hit on that or not?
Just a little bit.
Well, I was gone for a while. I don't know what you covered. I didn't know if you went through all the material right away in the first 2 minutes, or if you saved some.
We pretty much ran through it all.
We're not like the experience. We don't have 45 minutes of pregame.
Well, then you just got to go into the bag and just keep digging it out. I got material.
Warwick Wire with a bucket.
We'll bring up Wiley's whole family.
And aggressive move there by Liam Doherty, and he's fouled by Hunter Clausen. Doherty will go to the line.
That's one of the things is that while we're tall and long, you wonder what our strength is going to be underneath. I mean, Michael Johnson will bring it all the time, but the Doherty boys, they like playing a little bit from the outside, which is great because of their height, but there'll be times where we'll have to shore up underneath there and play a little bit stronger.
Yeah, you're going to see a little bit, as you mentioned, Ariel, Big Rivers play. You're going to gets a little physical underneath.
Nice.
Usually you run into some big bodies. Scrum. Michael Johnson comes out of there with it. There's Peyton Flood. Why not? A little short. Zach Nielsen out of there with it for the Blackhawks, and they'll bring it the other way. There's Ofsty.
Nice cut off, Michael.
Hey, Wildcat Trivia at halftime for a $10 gift card to the Nutty Squirrel.
Do I get to play?
You get to play, but if you go Wednesdays, I think it's Nutless Wednesdays. So that's a Nutty Squirrel. I'm not even making that up. So it's women only. Did I have to say that? I don't think I did.
It's been a nice run.
That is their actual promotion. Hey.
It's been fun. We only made it into one game of the season.
Well, it has been a hell of a run, Ariel.
That's our sponsor said promote our weekday events. There we go.
Speaking of our sponsor.
Yes. First National Bank of River Falls. I think if they're still going to have us after that. Two
it is.
Two.
I think I was about to there.
It's just going to be the same thing.
Plenty loud.
I don't care what you think about the scoreboard. Our off-ball defense and our off-ball offensive action are garbage. A jab step three-point shot's not what we're in. I know you're open. We need to swing the dang basketball. We need to get a flare at some point. We need to get a screen-to-screener action and then a rip opposite, not back where it came from. Right now you're just getting away with open looks. Right? We need to attack it the right way. Stop drafting everyone. Everyone wants to pass and be overspeed and go draft. Leave him alone and go get your screen-to-screener. Go make your basket cut to open up a gap for us. And then off the basketball, We got to get open shoulders right now. We're not jumping. We're not getting open shoulders. We're losing all our shell action that we get in practice. Slow yourself down. Understand what we need to get to, and let's be sharp. Let's go.
I don't think Zach is that focused on the scoreboard right now, and I don't think he really likes the way his team's playing. What do you think? Is that that's what I got out of that?
That's what I took.
It's absolutely right. I mean, they're getting the open shots right now, which is a good thing, and they're making the majority of them. But for us to get better, they have to figure out what they're doing on the floor. They're getting away from they're getting away with a lot of sloppy play. We're getting beat out on some of the rebounds here. So Zach is completely on point, completely understand where his position is, and talking to his team as he is.
Absolutely, and I think he's point on it, saying I want to see us run our offense.
Right.
Let's do what we're skilled to do, and not just settle for whatever we have in front of us. He wants to see the off screen, and there's a shot top of the key. Liam Doherty, no good off the front iron, and foul on Isaiah Gray. That's number 2 on Mr. Gray. Back in the game is coming Zach Johnson and Michael Tiffany. Pinau out along with Isaiah Gray. Ball back to the Blackhawks, 30-14 lead for your Wildcats.
No, we're doing a full court press here ourselves.
Yes, we are, and I like keeping that on.
do too.
You know, you're not going to run them off the floor, but it's good for our team to practice that and to have the opportunity to go, hey, let's keep the energy up, because I think if you sit back in a defense, you'll do just that.
To that point, notwithstanding, Baldwin-Woodville is a Division III team, so the chances of us winning this game are pretty strong before the game even starts. But the reality with that is that there's opportunity here, to your point. Practice that full court press. Maybe even practice a couple zone defenses just to keep ourselves into that point where if we absolutely need that during the season, to be able to play that.
Right.
One of the teams that I really, really enjoy watching is Prescott. You just never know what they're going to pull off as far as on defenses. They'll do a 1-3-1. They'll do a 2-3 man-to-man. I've seen them do a diamond and 2 against us at one time. But if it gives you an opportunity to score or steal the ball 2 or 3 possessions during a game, that could be the game.
Yep. Yeah, good point, Ariel, and it's okay to try those things, throw them in, see what happens. And back in the game is J.T. Doherty. Inbound to the Blackhawks. Cats staying man-to-man right now. There's entry pass in for Offsey. He couldn't control it. It goes off of him and out of the backcourt. Turnover, ball back to the Cats. Baldwin-Woodville staying in the full court pressure, keep the tempo, see if they can't get a errant pass from the Cats. There's Zach Johnson. He brings it up, dishes it back out. Michael Johnson spins in the lane, kicks it back. Peyton Flood in the lane, nice dish.
Pass.
Michael Johnson, the recipient and basket. And there's a good possession.
Real nice look.
A lot better ball movement there, Russ and Ariel.
Absolutely. Probably, maybe the message Coach Campbell sent sunk in, huh? Little runner by the big lefty, Dylan Carroll, the junior off the bench. Good-looking player. Looks like a basketball player. Good move and kiss off the glass. Got it to go.
Kiss.
Mr. Mike Miller has joined us on the broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Mike.
Welcome. From Baldwin-Woodville.
Here we are.
28 and a half minutes up the road from the Falls.
Little runner off the front iron there by Wire. And here come the Cats the other way. Michael Tiffany, spot up 3 off the front iron. No good.
Yeah, the athletic director, very gracious here at Baldwin-Woodville. He saw us up to the Crow's Nest. Nice little setup up here.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Very nice. Wow. Close to a dunk almost.
Zach Johnson up and over the rim there. And K-Dog, the AD, came up to check on us before we got going.
Made sure everything was okay.
Everything was good. And I said,
made sure the dinner and the buffet was fine and all that.
I said the wings were a little cold. But, but all was okay.
Yeah. I always like it when we get to these visiting schools and they got a nice buffet set up for us, you know. It's like steaming when they take the foil off.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice.
They threw me a little bit with the shrimp.
Yeah, we said no to the fireball, but
right.
what the hell?
We are in school property, though. But yeah, the shrimp threw me. Usually, you go maybe some steak, potatoes, but the shrimp a little adder tonight.
I liked it.
I liked it too. I liked
yeah.
it.
I think that was Dave Brandvold.
Sure.
Our connection there. Dave used to be the coach at River Falls on the wrestling team, and he's now, I believe, the superintendent here in
Yeah, I think he
Baldwin-Woodville.
is. Yeah. Good guy.
Really good guy. I grew up with him in Spring Valley, same class.
40 seconds till Wildcat Trivia. Wake the kids, phone the neighbors.
Get out your history books.
Oh, you better be close to Google.
I tried Googling it today. It didn't come up.
See, there you go.
I know what the answer is.
So
Pair of choppers.
Don't go to Google.
This first one's a layup.
Sherman.
We gotta build some confidence in our viewing audience.
Oh, good entry pass there. Michael Johnson, back him in, big guy.
Did I hear last shot? Oh. Carried.
Ooh.
7.7 seconds left. What they were trying to do is they were flattening it out. They were going to have the 4 guys down on the baseline and have Zack up on top and create.
Reagan Pinow in the game, I believe.
Yep, Peyton Flood back in. Going to extend their defense, I think, a little bit there to try to guard against a 3. We went a little small, but
I'm trying to dial in this Zoom thing. Keep looking
what's
over Deb. I
happening
keep
there?
looking over Deb's shoulder. What I see on the screen is not reflective to what I see through the viewfinder.
Yeah, 2.3 seconds. Is there something that we're going to do here? Is there going to be play? Here we go.
I think
we got
we're going to try to.
Let's see what we got. Put it up. We could get a highlight right here. Put her
Entry,
up.
Zack Johnson, 3-point shot. Leaner up off
No
the
good.
side of the iron, no good. It would have been a good highlight to end the first half. Nonetheless, the Wildcats are going to take a 20-point lead into the first half, 36-16. Your River Falls Wildcats. Ariel, Kevin,
Well, hold on a second. Not yet, folks.
thoughts?
Not
Ariel,
yet.
your thoughts on
go.
what you saw here on the first half?
Well,
I mean, it's the first game of the year. You got
first game of the year, we've got the Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks against River Falls, Division II versus Division III. Zack Johnson came out absolutely on fire. He just couldn't miss a shot, and there's not a whole lot you can do when you have a shooter like that. It doesn't matter if it's Division IV to Division I. At that point, if they're shooting that well, it's very, very difficult. To Zack Campbell's credit, he tried to wrap his arms around his team and said, hey, we're getting those shots. They work, but we got to get to fundamental basketball and do the right thing out there. Make sure that we get ready because Hudson's coming up here on Friday.
Friday night.
And they're good. We were going from a Division III team to a Division I team.
and an arch nemesis.
Right.
Right?
Huge.
Yeah. Well, it's very similar to our broadcast, I would say, in the first half.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Let's say it's a little,
We're
little
just trying
We're
to find our
knocking,
feet.
knocking the dust off it. We're knocking the dust off it.
Oh, my God.
little ragtag.
A little ragtag.
Some of us came in red hot.
We did. Hey, there's Mike Reardon. Mike
I'm meaning K-Dog.
came in.
K-Dog came in
Hey,
red
I
hot.
thought I was red hot. I got a few curveballs, but hey, we got this thing going.
Yeah.
Again, glad you could join us. You know what time it is now. So I'm going to give you a little bit of ground rules on our Wildcat Trivia. Okay, I did post in the comments section the phone number where to text your answer to. So you can win 2 ways. You can text your answer to me. It's in the first comment in the comments section. That's 69970 691 4040. Again, 970 691 4040 is in the comments section. That's one way you can give an answer. The other way is just put it in the comments section, and I'll check there as well.
You can also text me, those people who have been texting me already.
Yeah,
Go ahead and do that.
you can also text Ariel or Russ Blasius if you have their numbers handy. And then, so if you are the winner, you have to give us your name, and then I will text you the coupon. And then I let the nutty squirrel know you're the winner, and then you can go in and redeem that $10 coupon anytime you want. Just one time, though. They're going to cross you off the list, so no shenanigans. So, Russ, I'll tell you when we're ready for you, all right?
I think Ariel has this one.
No, I don't.
Huh? Am I going with
That
the
was yours.
original? Yeah, this is an easy one.
Hold on.
Well, you have the answer.
Right.
Everybody's just getting close right now. They're got their give them a chance to get their thumb on Google. So who's got it? Russ Blasius with week number 1 trivia for our fine sponsor, at the Nutty Squirrel. There it is on Main Street in River Falls. I think people are good up. Russ, what do you got?
And the question is, we're giving you a layup, as K-Dog alluded to. Last year in the 2018-19 boys high school basketball season, what was the final record for the River Falls Wildcats? Wins and losses.
Including playoffs.
Including playoffs.
Final record.
Year-end record. Your answer should sound as though, what is?
What is, you have to give it a form of what is the final record for the River Falls Wildcats in the 2018-2019 season for a $10 coupon for the at the Nutty Squirrel.
This is a layup.
This is a layup. This is a layup. This is like a gimme.
All right, so I'm going to go back here. We're enough with the Muzak. Let's see if someone chimed in over here. Kit Ludke says, great job as always, gentlemen. Love to have you back on the air. Shout out to former AP, Mr. Bean. Easy on the fouls. Let the boys play. Just kidding, he says. So what was the record last year of the River Falls Wildcats for a $10 gift card at the Nutty Squirrel? Here we go. 17-7? Nope, wrong answer. But hey, we got people chiming in. 17-7 is the wrong answer. That $10 is still out there waiting to be claimed.
Yes, it is. And for some of you interested in some of the things I am at the Nutty Squirrel, that $10 would get you 5 Frosty
hams. You know what, though? It's all you can drink from, what's it, 11 to 2 or 11 to 1? I'm not kidding.
How would you know that?
This will be the shortest broadcast season of all time.
What was the record of the River Falls Wildcats for the 2018-2019 season? Text your answers right there. It's in the comments section to 970-691-4040. We've got one answer in. It was 17-7. That is the wrong answer. Let's try again for $10 coupon. Hey, Nutty Squirrel also, if you go down there, like after this game is over and ask them, they'll put the replay of the game up. So if you're leaving here tonight and you're considering going home for a burger, go down to the Nutty Squirrel.
Hey, good point.
Have Chris, our manager, put the replay on. You can rewatch the game and enjoy some dinner at the Nutty Squirrel. 12-4.
Why wouldn't you?
12-4, not the right answer.
12-4 is not the right answer.
How many total games, Russ? Let's start there.
23.
23 total games. So there's a hint. That's a little hint.
Yeah.
23 total games, 12-4.
So whoever submitted the first answer was closer.
Really close.
Closer.
Mike Miller says it isn't a layup when you've got slow internet.
Mike Miller's still on dial-up over at the Miller household.
That might be the best we sound, though, is at Mike Miller's house.
12-4, not the right answer.
No.
17-6 was really close, gentlemen.
12-4 wouldn't even have covered the regular season.
Mike Miller, why don't you chime on in? You can always use a burger down there.
Mike Miller went 19-8. We didn't play that many games, Mike. Aren't you listening?
Tough crowd tonight.
18-5.
We played 23 games.
23
That was
games.
close.
That was close.
That's 23.
Yep.
That was.
Not right, though.
Not right.
18-5. Getting warmer.
You went a little bit colder than our first answer.
17-7 was closer than 18-5. Oh, some more hints, some more clues.
Yes.
Mike, are you you own an H&R Block. Come on.
Bueller. Bueller. Anyone? Bueller.
We may have to give it to 17-7.
Hey,
oh, no.
17-6.
You know what? If it doesn't happen by the end of halftime, us four just take it down there. We go snack after this.
I'm in. We'll go in there after 11 o'clock.
you've got exactly 2 minutes to go to come up with an answer.
Oh, Jeff Fireeisen, 16-7.
You got it?
Fireeisen.
Jeff Fireeisen, way to come through, baby.
Winner.
Chicken dinner.
I like to go with a ham's dinner, but
Okay, so what's his number? Oh,
I won't tell you on mine.
Well, let me text you the coupon, Ariel. Hold on a second. Right now I'm blowing up at 16-7. Too late. Jeff Fireeisen's the winner. So hold on a second. I have to go to my other app. Now I'm working this. I have that. Here's the Nutty Squirrel $10 coupon, and I'm going to send it. Hold on. Jeez, I'm blowing up now.
Everybody figured out,
Hold
okay,
on,
we're
hold
close
on, hold on.
at 23 games.
Hold on.
maybe the internet over there just finally started catching up.
It might be a slow feed out of Baldwin-Woodville. You never know.
All right, so here we go. 715. Hold on.
Look what my wife just identified.
We aren't going to make it through game one.
Good God. We would like to say we're bringing you the game on Friday, but I have my doubts.
Oh, Jesus, I'm sweating up here.
715.
I once did a radio interview with one Cedric Ellingson.
Really?
Yeah, at a home show in Hudson, and I thought that might have been the end of Thunder Country.
Drove past this
Okay.
place down in Ellsworth last night, as a matter of fact.
Jeff, hold on. Jeff, let me know if you got that. Just give me a. Hold on. Gee whiz. Mike Miller. A little late, Mike. So, Jeff, just let me know if you got that, and I am blowing up.
Jeff, let Mike know if you got that and what time we should meet you there.
Oh, Jeff cheated. He texted me back. He said, I called Adam.
Well, hey, listen.
Hey, you're resourceful. I'll give you that.
What was that show? You could phone a friend, right?
That's right. What was that? I remember that.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a $10 heir? Phone a friend.
All
If it
right,
works,
here we
it
go.
works.
I got to
Here we
get
go.
back on the camera. Put
Back
this
to
thing
work,
down.
boys.
Hold on.
The
everybody.
shenanigans are over.
The
We're back.
shenanigans. A lot of shenanigans.
Here we go.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Right there we go.
Half number 2, the Cats post Zach Johnson, a little short on the jumper, rebound Blackhawks, and here's Zach Nielsen the other way for the Hawks, who will put in a soft little runner off the backboard. First 2 points of the second half, similar to the first, go to the Blackhawks.
Well, that was fun. Wildcat Trivia was fun. A little tough to get the natives going tonight, but once we got them off the couch and to the edge of the couch, you started lighting up the scoreboard. But definitely not a layup.
Oh, JT Doherty.
Nice move, JT.
No,
Underneath the hoop.
definitely not a layup.
That kind of gauges you where to go with that.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Nice left-handed shot there by JT Doherty in the lane. Good to see the Cats come out with a little focus on let's get something in around the basket and see how we do in there. I like that. Let's work on that a little bit. Run the offense, roll it around a little bit. We post Zach Johnson first possession, then post JT Doherty.
Like that a lot. Body
Yeah.
up down there. Get an understanding of the feel for that pressure. Feel for the bodies on you. It'll just get a little bit heavier coming next week.
Here are the Blackhawks. Looks like they have their starting lineup back on the floor to start the second half, as do the Wildcats. There's Wire on the far side. Being guarded by Peyton Flood. Drive and dish back out. Oh, good
Nice.
defense. Good hands
Nice
there by
defense,
Peyton
Peyton.
Flood. And here's Lefty. Liam Doherty.
That was a really nice roll. Nice.
Good look, a little strong. Michael Johnson cleans it up. Kicks it far side. JT Doherty thinks about it in the lane. Little runner short. Rebound wire and a reach-in foul by Liam Doherty. And quickly off the bench here in the second half is Michael Tiffany. Hey, what do you think of how about the scoreboards here at Baldwin-Woodville High School? Huh?
High tech.
Incredible
High
stuff.
tech.
Incredible stuff. Probably the best I've seen.
Yeah, no doubt.
We've seen Eau Claire North, Eau Claire Memorials, even Richmond's. Baldwin-Woodville's got the up on most folks out there.
Really, you think about it. I mean, using the software type scoreboard makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
It's just a computer screen up there on the wall. Good resolution, and they can do whatever they want with it. Graphics and the whole works.
Hey, good looking pass there. Zach Johnson up to Michael Johnson, and he's fouled on the way up to the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice little jump stop by Michael Johnson. Get those guys airborne.
Hey, Will Johnson, hello from Punta Gorda, Florida. Just got off the beach. Good for him. A little tardy with the broadcast tonight. I'm sure he had a little rendezvous down there at the club.
Yeah, you know, the old Legion, American Legion. Oh, we got a little update here from.
Oh, yeah, I was going to
We
check.
got a lot of stuff going on tonight for River Falls High School sports.
I was going to check the girls' scores too. They were there on the other channel on our YouTube.
Girls are playing Eau Claire North this evening in town.
Just got an update here from Jason Hall. Boys hockey are down 1-0 after one period, but a good back and forth game.
Do we know who they're playing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, we had it.
Eau Claire North.
It was that one text message earlier today. You might want to text that group too and let them know what the boys basketball's doing. They asked for an update, said we'd give them one. I'm busy. I'm trying to run a camera.
I just missed
I'm
the play.
all over it. I got
just
it.
missed the
Little
play.
putback there. Mike
Right.
Johnson, he got fouled on the putback after his first miss.
We need a couple more people in the booth is what we need.
Maybe put a mic on Deb.
Yeah.
Checking in for Baldwin-Woodville, number 14, Dylan Carroll.
Nice free throw by Mike Johnson. Full court press again.
Can you hear Coach Campbell coaching them up there?
Oh,
steal
nicely
Tiffany.
done, Michael.
Picked him clean.
And,
It's not a common thing with the big guys.
good give and go.
How beautiful was that? He picked that ball down there on the free throw line, brought it up the court, dropped it off, and then cut to the hoop.
Yeah,
Complete play.
great reward for him to get the layup. Good recognition. Peyton Ponyboy Flood. There's Nielsen, little runner in the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by the Cats. Zach Johnson up to Peyton Flood. Flood, strong drive, left-hand layup, knocked away. He gathers it back up.
Rebound.
And there's Michael Johnson at his best.
You know, he's so strong down there, but it's hard to imagine how quick off the floor he is as well.
Yeah.
Fast game tonight. Not many whistles, not many timeouts.
No, not many fouls either. Only 4 going into the half so far.
Oh, yeah. Zach Nielsen over to Wire. Carroll. Drive and dish. Good step into the lane by Nielsen, and he's hooked.
As we were talking before the game even started, River Falls right now is preseason ranked 7th in the state Division II, which is impressive for our program. I don't know if we've ever started like that at the beginning of the season. In my recollection, or
I
your,
don't
Russ?
recall that, no.
The interesting part is our section is probably the toughest section in the state. We have Lacrosse, Central at rank number 1.
Yeah.
And Onalaska, I think, is 3 or 4. Lacrosse Central has 2 Division I players, the twin brothers, going to Madison next year. And then Onalaska, who beat us in the sectional game last year, they graduated no seniors.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. That's a tough road to hoe to get anywhere. But hey, we're up for the task.
Exactly. I think we really did give Onalaska a run. I'd like to see them again. We were just off a little bit. If you recall, Zach Johnson had a rough night that night. He got dinged up a little bit. His shooting was hampered. If he shoots like that against Onalaska, I think we got a hell of a chance.
And he started that with the defensive steal and save, and then got it back and knocked it down.
Absolutely. Really good stuff.
Here we go. I'm going to go down here, see if Zach's can give us some pearls of wisdom. I'm going to check my phone's been going off. Hey, we got Grandpa and Grandma Doherty tuning in from Medford. Proud grandparents. Couple studs on the team.
Absolutely.
Bernice, glad you could join us.
Checking in for River Falls will be number 3, Reagan Pino.
Girls are up 25-11, start of the second. Down there, they're on the other channel on the YouTube. I don't want to scare anybody.
That's great energy plays. In terms of our transition spacing, that's great spacing. And then winning one-on-one battles in space, that's a heck of a job there. Good job. Straight 5 right now, but our intensity does not lack. Our activity does not lack right now. You have to defend a lesser area of the court. We can increase intensity in that area right now. Next time we get the ball offensively, if we don't have transition, let's make sure we get flare slip action the next time. Okay, so just make a call. If you don't get it, then just keep going. Yep. MJ, you got him. Let's go.
Hey, Cats on.
Cats. Did I miss that, Russ?
You were spot on. I thought you were in the huddle. I might add here at Baldwin-Woodville, they brew up a mean batch of popcorn, too.
They do.
Oh, lazy pass. Michael Johnson almost got to it. No answer tonight for the Blackhawks. A little overmatched as maybe we thought might happen. There's a turnaround jumper in for Benson. He not only sings the national anthem, he'll knock down about an 8-footer there.
He and Michael were really bumping each other down below there. It was interesting how he was able to get that space and that shot off.
Sherman back in the game along with Pinow for the Cats. Go help him out. There's Zach Johnson, goes and gets the ball.
Why not?
Pull up 3, no good. Michael Tiffany cleans it up underneath over the top of number 2, Ross Romeld. And the putback is good.
So did I hear that we're up on Eau Claire North as far as basketball, girls basketball?
Yes.
Very interesting. That's good to hear.
Yeah, too. If you're at home, again, you can click over to that game. The experience is over there on the other channel on River Falls Sports, streaming live from, it's from River Falls, but against Eau Claire.
River Falls foul on number 24, Michael Sherman. That's his first.
First foul on Michael Sherman. Good to see the sophomore getting some playing time tonight. Or maybe my scoreboard's too big, Deb. What do you think? What do you think? Is it too big in the corner? Shush. Zip it.
Yeah, steal layup. Michael Johnson.
Oh, my.
What do you think? Is it like taking up too much space in that corner, or do you like it over there? Is it good? You think it's okay? It's balanced? This whole Zoom thing has got me off. Right out of the chute. Who's having fun?
Hey, this has been our best broadcast of the year.
Clap, 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 clap.
Here we go.
Oh, my.
Cat ball underneath their own basket, and ball on the line. It'll go back to the Blackhawks.
Speaking of broadcast, this Friday night we'll be back with
we
everybody.
will. Yeah.
Hudson's coming to town. Hudson's coming to town Friday night.
Is it home?
It's at
Home
home.
game. Yeah.
Okay. Be sure to go there.
Matchup. Could go there.
Yeah, we'll go there.
We'll go there.
Is there a pre-broadcast meeting? I believe there should be a pre-production meeting
Same
that
action
night.
as Friday night,
The way
though.
tonight.
You got to get your body in. You got to be disciplined and get your body off every single time. Every single time, even when you're tired, even when it's at the end of the game. Every single time with that. Let's try to get flare slip action here.
No, I think there's definitely a pre-production meeting. We came in a little hot tonight.
A little wonky tonight.
Yeah, we got a little wonk. We had to take the edge off a little bit, I think, and have at least kibitz about what we're doing, or go over our stats a little bit more.
A little more pressure, the first big home game. We got to be on our A game.
So we'll plan that out and pre-production. Pre-production meeting. It'll be an intense one. You better, you better come with a sharp pencil. That's all I can say. Because I'm grading our broadcast tonight. I'm just going to go C-. I'm tough.
Yes, you are. Wow.
Maybe I'm grading myself on the camera. How about that? You guys are doing fine.
I think we'd be right in there with you.
Carroll. We might have crossed a couple boundaries, but we're okay.
We're back in line now.
That's good.
Shot up and in by Albrightson, and he draws the foul on Liam Doherty. And if I'm correct, that might be 3, huh? Where do you see that on here? That's the only thing I don't see on the scoreboard.
Foul, 15-3.
Oh, yeah, okay. 15-3, there it is. Oh, wow. And that's number 4.
56-20. 2. Your scoreboard is correct.
10:33.
Debbie Avestra is absolutely getting it done over here in production. She hasn't looked up once in the last 90 minutes.
I think we'd grade Deb an A, probably. Huh?
I give her an A. Yeah. Deb's got an A going
If she
tonight.
flubbed anything, it was because of us.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I feel like this is one of those, college things where it's a group project, and thank God we got Deb tonight, or we'd been doing it on a redo.
We would have got a redo.
Yeah, Deb really saved us on the group project tonight.
Pressure being applied there by number 5, Cameron Thompson. Zack Johnson handles it
Travel
effectively and got a little step before he put the ball down, the sophomore.
Step there, little step.
Jumped up, landed on both feet, and then he took off.
Hey, is that a guy with? It is a kid with a Dolphin shirt on. Nice win by the Dolphins.
Did you see that fake?
How about that?
My, was that beautiful or what?
So anybody watch any football last night?
Yeah,
That was a pretty good game.
It was.
I was entertained.
Those two teams are both pretty solid. I think the better team won.
Yeah. Now that we get off solid teams, we could talk about the Cowboys, I suppose.
Wow.
I thought they're like they're the 4th seed right now. How can that even be?
Hey,
That's 6-6.
Yeah.
win your division, baby. At 6-6, and we're going to be 8-8, division champs, and then get beat in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of like how I feel with my Minnesota Gophers or Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, right.
So are the Badger football team going to be able to hang with Ohio State at all
I
on
think
Saturday
that'd be
night?
tough. I think it's going to be tough.
I think they want to phone that one in. I don't know.
But
You never know.
they took it to Minnesota. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Yeah, that's a
played
tough
well.
one to call.
Yep.
That first Badger Ohio State game was 10-3 deep into the third period.
Right.
In that game, and then it got out of control.
Way out of whack.
I heard Lee Corso in the college game day. He said, I don't care. Don't listen to anybody. He said the Badgers are going to take it to them. They're too good.
Yeah.
Then
He
he
said-
picked him. He picked him on college game day
Because he didn't want
to.
to get pelted with a beer bottle in the back of the head.
Only in Philadelphia. Come on, give us a break. That's only in
That's true.
Philadelphia.
That's true. That is true.
Free throw up and in by Thompson. Back to basketball. And here's Michael Sherman bringing it up against Nielsen. There's Zach Johnson. Pull up in the lane. Kicks it across to Pinnow. Pinnow, three-point shot up
Nice.
and in. Reagan Pinnow, nice looking form, and he knocks it down. Good, and good defense by Pinnow. Ball will stay with the Blackhawks. A little energy there. Looks like early analysis by Mr. Blasius right here would be our new Michael Johnson might be Reagan Pinnow. who comes in and gives us that energy. He's all over the floor, playing a lot of good defense, knock down the shot. Errant pass. Here's JT Doherty bringing it the other way for the Cats. He'll go in the lane, little runner, count it.
Now he's a big kid.
Yeah, that was really nice of him. He had two defenders sitting there waiting for him. Could have easily taken a block, and he just went right over the top of him. Like that move.
Wire is stuck in the lane. He'll kick it out to Clausen. The big guy puts up a three. No good. Ball out of bounds off of the Blackhawks. It'll go back to the Cats with a comfortable
23-61 game.
38-point lead.
You were doing the math. I was just reading.
Well, you know.
My zoom still's a little too much. I can't believe it. I'm looking at this thing. It looks like ants.
It's a little goofy. I don't know what we did to that.
I'll work on that
All right.
in the off season here and between now and Friday. Oh, nice.
There we go. Good to see JT knock one of those down, about a 14, 15-footer.
Nice pop.
Yeah.
Seemed like his sweet spot last year. It was
It
right
did.
around that point.
Yeah. It's Thompson out top. Entry pass Nielsen over the back, reaching foul by JT Doherty.
I have to imagine it's probably a little bit tough being that much taller than the guy you're defending to not to reach over. You're so tall with your long arms.
Yeah. I don't think they're quite on top of that foul thing on the scoreboard.
It hasn't been going up right.
Well, that was JT, and they put in 15 for one, and the last time 15 had 3. So it doesn't really matter. Here's Michael Sherman back in the game. Zach Johnson taking a seat with a comfortable lead at the 7.5-minute mark.
It's good to see these sophomores getting some PT tonight. You know, that stuff pays off as the season wears on and get a little sweat going. They'll get a little confidence. Can be contributors as this long season wears on into February. You're going to need them all.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to have that play out of both those guys and Michael Tiffany, so it's good to see. There's Liam Doherty. He'll take it to the lane.
move.
He's fouled there. Hey, what is the deal here? The clock just runs?
At
I think it's I think it might be running clock after some number of point
30
differential.
points.
Oh, 35 points. Okay.
So the clock is now running because of the point differential.
Yeah, you know, you'd think a broadcaster would know that, but
And rules are constantly changing, Russ.
yeah,
you
they
know.
are. Entry pass, Liam Doherty. He'll battle it in, go up with the right hand, no good. He keeps it alive. The
Put
brother
back.
JT, put it back and count it. And I think it's about time for wholesale subs.
I agree. It's got 6 minutes. I know the goal is in this first game is to get the team warmed up and ready to go for Hudson, but nice to see other players get in, but Zach has his reasons.
Well, I thought they were actually coming in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Michael Sherman, good steal, defense. And converts
Nice,
on the
yeah.
other end.
Real nice.
There's the athleticism in play that Zach alluded to. Good steal and takes it to the length of the court. Does Michael Sherman?
There's your substitutions, Rusty.
There they are.
Get your score
there
sheet.
we go.
Isaiah Gray
he
back
done?
in the game. Michael Johnson back in the game. Liam
Let's
Doherty.
go thank our sponsor tonight,
Yeah.
First National Bank of River Falls, downtown River Falls, downtown Prescott, on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River
I
Falls.
didn't like our activity. It was like, yeah, we're safe. We're not. We're proactive. We're proactive with everything. Make sure that we have that and that talk coming from the bench all the way through the end. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Family.
You have Michael Sherman, you have Isaiah Gray, and Reagan Pinnow out there. They're going to be significant players coming down the road here, so it's good to get them that playing time in a game like this, get them accustomed to the speed and the quickness, and just get that experience out there on the floor.
Just a good old boy. Never meaning no more.
Now there's a tune right there. That one I recognize.
That about sums up tonight's rodeo up
Right
there.
from the back roads of South Dakota. Good D being played by the Cats. Blackhawks looking to find an opening here, a place to get a shot. Wire will drive, misses off the back iron.
42-13, River Falls over Eau Claire North girls. 42-13.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Deb's got an East playing in that game for Eau Claire North.
Yeah.
44-13.
Wow.
Oh, third cousin?
What's the...
Second cousin?
Oh, that's a good way to start for the girls.
It is. They were 1-3, I think, coming into the game. They had beaten Plainville Edge and Millville. They lost in that tournament down there.
Yeah.
Lost to Hastings, and then Stillwater, who was ranked in the state, came to town, and they were really good.
Michael Johnson puts up a kind of a rare three. Glad to see him shoot it off the front iron, no good.
Isaiah Gray showing his athleticism right there, just rose up over the top of the guy that was in front of him. He did tip it out of bounds, but he got to the ball first.
Alex Mahoney in the game for the Blackhawks. Three-point shot up there by Carroll. Can't get it to go.
We'll be home in time for the 10 o'clock news, boys.
Yes, we will. Hey, put back right hand, Liam Doherty. Good luck. Way to use the opposite hand. Hey, good to see Liam get a little extra time here. Carroll.
Oh, wholesale coming out
Here
here.
they come.
Here we go. Nicely done, Mr. Campbell.
You bet.
Great time for these gentlemen. You got
Jacob
Frisch.
Landgraf.
Cole
Landgraf.
Frisch and
Victor Bai.
Victor Bai. That Coach Victor's older brother Charlie in the mini NBA in River Falls.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Victor will bring it up.
Oh, that's Victor right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's Isaiah Gray, no good underneath. Rebound, Blackhawks. Thompson, drive and dish. Shot up, long three-pointer by the Blackhawks, no good. Pushing foul, I think, on Cole Frisch.
He learned that from his father. You know, pushing on the back.
Yes.
River Falls foul on number 5, Cole Frisch. That's his first. At the line is
Cole Jr. First free throw is up and good. By Alex Mahoney. Second one a little flat, no good. Rebound Cats. Landgraf. Over to Pinau. Back out to Frisch. Oh. Steal by Carroll. Oh, and steal by Isaiah Gray. Nice defense, Isaiah. Here come the Cats the other way as we go inside the 2-minute mark.
Oh, travel.
And the travel on Isaiah Gray. He was ready to take her to the hole.
number 24, Dawson Lee. Checks in for Baldwin-Woodville.
25-69, 143 and counting.
And counting, like as in running. As in don't get up because you're going to miss it.
Dawson Lee seeing his first action for the Blackhawks. Thompson in the lane, will pull up off front iron, no good. Landgraf rebound as we count it down to a minute. Cole Frisch outside. By 3-point shot. High arcing, no good. Good ball movement by this group, moving it around. Nearly out of bounds, saved, but saved right to the Blackhawks. And here's Thompson coming the other way.
Not sure how the the rule is now with going into halves for JV players playing, or players playing on JV even coming up to varsity, because before wasn't it like 3 quarters or 2 quarters?
Yeah, there was a total of 5 or something, right?
Like
you could play in
play
total of 5 quarters. I don't know what that is. Good question on that.
Trivia question.
Yeah, there you go. That one would be similar to somebody define offsides in soccer.
Right.
Hey, the game will end with a 3-point shot by number 5, Cameron Thompson of the Blackhawks, and that'll wrap it up with a River Falls Wildcat victory, 69-28.
With no interviews tonight, I need to go down and get the microphones. Hopefully the coach remembers. But
Okay. What do you need last second thoughts, K-Dog? Want to
no,
wrap it up, put a bow on it?
I think Friday night it's going to be a little bit different with Hudson coming to town. But hey, it's a good game to get the legs loose, get a little sweat going. You get some guys into the game. Coach gets to talk a little bit more about systems and what they're trying to accomplish and what they didn't do tonight and what they did do tonight. And practice will be a little bit different on Wednesday and Thursday this week before they get to Friday, I'm guessing.
Yeah, very good point. All in all, it's a good way to start. Get out there, get the rust off, shake it off, put some shots up, have some fun, and get a victory, and then get ready for Friday night when we kick off Big Rivers action with your arch rival, the Hudson Raiders, right?
Hudson Raiders.
Friday night.
No better way to start.
Yep.
Friday night, 7 o'clock. Also want to congratulate our trivia winner. That would be Mr. Fireeisen.
Jeff Fireeisen with the help of Adam Fireeisen.
All right. So Jeff Fireeisen, he is our trivia winner tonight, and we'll have that every halftime. He wins himself a $10 gift card from the Nutty Squirrel. Also want to thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. Folks down there, thank you for supporting River Falls Sports on the YouTube. But hey, why don't we put a big red bow around this thing and kick out of Baldwin? What do you think?
Let's
get
the
her
road.
done.
All right.
On behalf of the River Falls Wildcats basketball team, our gracious coach did a nice pregame interview, Zack Campbell. Great play-by-play commentator, Russ Blasius. Color commentator, Ariel Avestres. The maestro, Deb Avestres, getting it done over here on the computer, playing it like a Stradivarius. I'm Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until Friday night when the Wildcats host Hudson, good night, everybody.
Good evening.